Hey guys, Logan Walter here. I'm a Dallas-Fort Worth realtor. It's September 2022. Let's talk about the real estate market. According to a report put out by the National Association of Realtors, the latest home sales data points to housing recession. What does that mean? It means that existing home sales fell 5.9% month over month and 20% year over year. So we are experiencing a recession in terms of the amount of homes sold and the amount of homes built, but we're not yet experiencing a home value recession. Why is that? As with any business, real estate sales is based on supply and demand. The supply is coming from sellers who have 6 figures of equity and aren't as motivated to sell as you might think. The demand is coming from buyers, many of whom are stepping onto the sidelines to see what happens with interest rates. So we have low supply and low demand. In other words, we have a lot of buyers and sellers who are standing on the sidelines waiting for things to play out on the field, and that herd mentality of standing on the sidelines is creating opportunity for those who are willing to get on the field and into the game. Entering the current real estate market right now is like playing 6-man football. If you're willing to get in the game, there's less defenders on the field, which means it's easier to score. That's why more points are scored in 6-man football, as evidenced by the fact that the final score in the Texas High School 6-man state championship game last year was 72-66. Go Wildcats. Same thing in real estate right now. There are fewer defenders on the field. There are less buyers, less sellers. Those who are in the game are usually motivated to score. It's easier to get deals to the closing table right now. Translation: if you're listing your home this fall, you're going to have less competition in your neighborhood than you would have had this summer. Also, if you're buying a home, you will have less competition. Again, less supply, less demand. With that said, this summer we did experience a slight dip in home value as the average home value went down from $414K to $404K in the past month. That's about a 2.5% dip, which doesn't qualify as a recession, but it does qualify as a market cool down, which is not a bad thing given how scalding hot the market has been for the last 2 years. Also, a lot of that dip has come from coastal markets. Here are some regional data points. On the West Coast and in the Northeast, home values are up 8.1% year over year. In the Midwest, they're up 7%, and here in the South, we're up 14.7% year over year. So the southern part of the United States post-COVID remains a better investment than the rest of the country. That's the real estate market update for September 2022. I'll be back with another update next month. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along to stay up to date on real estate.